Hello and welcome everyone, my name is DMC. Now I'm very excited to be bringing you guys a new tips video. These tips are for Infinity Mode and these will help you whether you just want to get your legendary cards, whether you want to get them faster and more easily, or also if you're trying to get high leaderboard scores. Now these video clips you're watching are taken from around 65 gameplay that I got yesterday, and I'm just going to be going through some tips to walk you through it, the new stuff I've learned that can help you out. Also my old tips video is still helpful if you haven't seen that. I'll leave a link in the description, but these are the new and improved tips. So first here we're looking at the Gnome Kings, and I'm fighting them and I'm just doing damage to one as much as possible. And right here I cancel my heavy attack. Don't be afraid to cancel your heavy attack. Around 45, those blue fireballs start to curve much more aggressively and they will hit you. So you need to be more aware of that in the higher rounds. And what I'm doing here is I'm just making sure to damage one as much as possible and try to leave the other one. Because the way the reinforcements work is when the Gnome King loses about half of his health, he'll call in Gnome reinforcements, okay? But when the Gnome King loses about 2/3 of his health, so he's only got 1/3 left, that's when he calls in the zombie or plant reinforcements depending on what side you're on. So what you need to do is just finish one first. So what I did was I finished him, and now I have time to sit here and slowly take out the zombies, take out the gnomes, and I'm not really under that much time pressure. So as I'm retreating, I just make sure not to put a ring between me and him. So you see what happens here is he's always coming at me in a straight line, and in this case there was a ring between me and him, and that's why he started to destabilize. But watch how fast I'm able to get this back. I just lost the tiniest little bit of time right there. All I had to do was do some damage to him. Now at the moment what I did was, the damage I did was just enough that he was willing to summon the gnome reinforcements, but it's not really a big deal. Here I didn't back off quite as quickly as I should have, so I took a little bit more damage with the rainbow. But again, if you'll notice, I haven't taken any damage from those big blue fireballs. Just run away if you need to. Those do 150 damage each, so you don't want to get hit with that. And then this is a good spot. You just come over here and keep moving out of the way. You can use your heavy attack. Now right here he kind of played me a bit. I dropped my heavy attack and then he disappeared. But it's not a big deal. Just don't get hit by those. Now this is the tricky thing here. You don't want to be backed in this corner because as you see, he summoned those other zombie reinforcements and they summoned that soldier right there in the place I was going to run. Now the soldier's not too dangerous. You see I only lost about 100 health while I was running from there. But Super Brains and Imp are more dangerous if you're up close, so watch out for that. And then I'll show you guys, this is where you want to use your heavy attack from. This is a really good spot. You're up higher, you're far. Now I used to be more worried about trying to use cover. It's hard to use cover on plant side, and also I realize you don't really need to use cover most of the time. It's better just to have distance. When you're really far from the enemies, they either won't shoot at you or they can't hit you. So being close is really the most dangerous thing. So just keep your distance and you'll be pretty alright. Now, so I'm also going to back into another situation here. In this corner that I'm heading to now, it's a really good place, again, to use your heavy attack. And in this situation, I know that nothing else is going to spawn except for the tiny little soldiers that the big soldiers are spawning. So I just go into this corner here, and I'm going to use my heavy attack. And then I want to get this guy down, too, because he's the closest one to me. So just get the little guys down first, and then you get the big ones down. Now I'll show you how I decide to take out these big guys as well. And also I'm waiting here. It's not like I want to get more kills. It's that I want to make sure they're all the way up in the corner before I dash away, because I don't want to get cut off from the front. So I just I wait and I wait now, and then I'm going to actually dash around the corner right here, I guess. Alright, so I just dash away. I make sure they were in the corner first. Alright, now at this point, you see, I almost took this guy out, but I decided not to kill him because when I do kill him, the Gnome King is going to come back. And not only will the Gnome King come back, but he will start summoning Gnome reinforcements as well. So I want to try to get both guys really low on health so that I can kill them whenever I want with just a few shots. So I just waited a little bit here, get myself in a better position, and then you'll see what I'm about to do is make sure both guys are low on life before I kill one. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to kill this guy. I also made sure to wait until my heavy attack was back and ready. So this is the first Gnome King, and he's going to summon Gnome reinforcements, or at least he might. So I'm going to go ahead and use my heavy attack, drop him, and then don't be afraid to cancel your heavy attack, like right here. I see these big blue fireballs are coming towards me. Take a few more shots, and then I just cancel it to move out of the way because I don't want to get hit. It's not worth it. Alright, and then now you see I've got this guy low on health. Now, again, before I finish him, I'm actually going to go around the map and make sure there's some shards, or there's not any shards laying around, because I want to pick those up because this is round 60. This was my first time there. I didn't know if there might be some other surprises, but I pick up all those shards and I got my heavy attack ready, and then I go ahead and finish this guy because the Gnome King will come back. And I'm pretty sure when this Gnome King comes, see, he did summon Gnome reinforcements. So already there's guys behind me on my left, so I do need to watch out. And I go ahead, I dodge this fireball right here. It's kind of like a boxing slip, kind of slipped through it. If you push forward, they can't curve that aggressively. And then I use my heavy attack, and then I actually end up canceling it, so it'll be ready sooner in the next round. But there you go. Drop that guy. That's the end of round 60. Now we're going to jump forward to round 65, or wave 65. And I started this wave really well. You see I've got 2,000 health. I've got shards laying all around the map. And I started really well, but I actually made a lot of mistakes. So I'm going to show you guys what not to do. First one is right here. I thought I could dash through this, but you see I actually lost 300 health. So at the end of your dash, you're not protected. So watch out for that. If you're trying to dash through two singularities, you're not necessarily able to do that. So watch out for that. Now right here, this was actually a good play, but after that, it really went very wrong. So I start off right here. I start to the left. I'm using my heavy attack. I'm just focusing on one guy like I told you guys to do. I slowly round this corner. I'm not getting hit at all. This starts off as a very good play. I was getting a little too confident, I guess. The rounds before this went by pretty smoothly, so I got that Gnome King down. I started to focus this guy down, and this is where I made a big mistake right here. He summoned that imp, which imps are a lot more dangerous than I realized, guys. So watch out for that. They do a lot of damage, and watch how much life I lose right here. I'm at 1,400. I pick up some shards, 1,600, and then just in a second here, all the way down to just under 800. So I lost 800 health right there. I wasn't expecting that. So that was a big mistake. Stay away from the imps, and don't be in such a rush. Feel free to keep running around the map. Don't just try to like play it in so close like that, like I did. I had a lot of time. I had a lot of health. I didn't need to do that. So here's my second mistake. When I ran from the Gnome King, he tried to chase me, but the first thing he saw was another ring, so he started destabilizing time, and now you see I've got no way to get back, and I'm rushing myself. I have a lot of time, but I'm actually rushing, but I didn't need to. So here I tried to get back in this way, and then eventually I cut through here, which again was just very risky. I got through it without losing too much health, but again, it was just very risky. And this is the next tip. Watch out. See here, I should have just ran away. I should have ran back, but hopefully these tips can help you guys. So I ran into the corner, which would have been fine, but I forgot about this, and you see what happened here is very unfortunate, but they actually spawned, bam, they spawned that huge imp right in front of me. So if I hadn't backed myself into a corner and I hadn't been so low on life, I would have been fine, but and then here somehow I got stunned. You see I just stopped dashing, and then bam, I died. So that was very unfortunate death and very unnecessary. So I hope you guys can learn from my tips. If you guys like this video, feel free to hit subscribe so you can come to the next live stream. Also, I'll let you guys check out my leaderboard score, which is top 6 in the world. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know your questions and what it is you want to see, or if you guys have any strategy stuff that you want to know. And definitely come to the next live stream. It will be this Saturday and Sunday, US, UK time. I'm DMC. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.